she is. I had to hand dig this entire thing out, including cutting a couple trees that had grown around the frame of this. So this had been sitting here for years. You know, we've been in our house for 10 years, so at least 10 years plus. This has been sitting in the back of the property. This is that one time I wish I had a tractor that I could just rip this thing out of the ground, but hand digging, it is what it is. Got to hang out with my kids while I did this. They just putzed around in the woods. But overall, the frame is in good shape. It's a little bent up here, so a little welding to fix that. But the frame itself, no pitting of rust, just surface rust. The axles look like they're in good shape, including the suspension. This was actually used on the road at some point. There's brakes to these. There were taillights. So nice little trailer, bigger than I thought it would be, which is cool. I thought it was gonna be a much smaller one, but this really gives me some really good ideas of how I wanna build from this. Everyone might see junk. I see what the possibilities with that. And that's what I love, refurbishing things. It's gonna be a good project for the winter for the farm stand. So we'll get her pulled out with a four-wheeler, and we'll get her pressure washed so we can get it in the garage and start working on this the next coming months. So stay tuned. There she is. We'll get it pressure washed and kind of start digging in to see what kind of repairs we're going to need to do. Well, after pressure washing this, it's definitely POS. But I'm gonna bring her back to life and make her a really nice farm stand. Previous owner, I don't know what the heck they were doing, but they should learn how to weld. It is definitely custom built. They straight axle out of a car, definitely an older car. So really the front part, the coupler, and the axle is really the only thing that's worth saving. So I might just tear her down to the bones, rip the frame off and just replace it with a new frame and some new tires and just keep the same length. But once we get in the garage, we'll take a look. But yeah, this is it's gonna be fun. But if you have welding skills like this, don't weld. I got her in the garage, and we'll start working on her maybe on the weekend. As a parent, most of my time working is going to be after the kids go to bed on the weekends, which I like. That's a 10 o'clock to 1 a.m. type of work. So we'll start going at it. Stay tuned for, I guess we're at part 2 coming up.